Hi guys, so today I'm going to do the Vampire Diaries tag that Missglamorazzi and JoeyGraceffa started. I thought it was a very interesting tag because I love Vampire Diaries, so I'm just got the questions here on my phone and then I'm just going to get straight into it. So the first question is, how did you discover the show? Well, similar to Joey, I discovered the show through Ingrid because I watched all of their Vala and Vlogist videos, and they always spoke about the Vampire Diaries and how it's such a good show. They always watched it. So I found it, I watched it, so I decided I would watch the trailer, and I loved it from that moment, and I just watched the episode straight away and I fell in love. It's such a good show. I'm so happy that it's still going. So yeah, that's how I discovered the show. Next question is, who is your favourite character? Now I have two favourite characters. My favourite characters are Elena and Stefan. I like them as a couple as well, but I really like Elena. She's nice and sweet and caring. So is Stefan. I just love them. They're such good characters and they're so relatable, and I love how they interact, and they're just so cute. I also like Damon. He's so funny. I frequently go on YouTube and search Damon Salvatore funny moments, and they're just so funny. I love his character. It's so funny, and I think that's what they need in the show. It's really dramatic show, and you have to keep watching, otherwise you get lost. So it's good that they have a little bit of humour in the show as well, because it's very how do you say, it's it's full of drama. Yeah, they're my favourite characters. Next question is, if you were a vampire, would you live on human or animal blood? From watching the show, I think that I would live off animal blood, even though human blood does make you stronger in the show, that is. I don't feel it's right to just take other people's lives, or just drain them of blood to survive. I don't think that's right, and I follow Stefan's beliefs that you can survive on animal blood, and I would, if I was a vampire, survive on animal blood, because as you can see, you can lose control. If you have too much, you can kill someone, and yeah, I don't think that's healthy. Next question is, my favourite question, Team Stefan or Damon? I am Team Stefan 100%. I first got into when I started watching the first, and I fell in love with Stefan and Elena. So cute together. The chemistry is so good, and I love them together. They're such a cute couple. And then I got the second season, and the lady at the store that I bought it from was saying, who do you like? And I said, Stefan and Elena. And then she said, well, season 2 is going to make you turn into a Damon and Elena fan. And I've watched it, and quite frankly, no, I'm not a Damon and Elena fan. I love Stefan and Elena. They're such a cute couple. And no, not a Damon fan with Elena at all. I just feel that their relationship is so sweet, and I just love them together. They are so cute, and they love each other so much. It's so cute. Sorry. Just love them so much. Next question is number 5. What is your favourite supernatural power? I think my favourite supernatural power would have to be... Didn't look at these questions beforehand. Let's see. I think I would like to change, compel people. That's it. I like the thing of how they compel people on the Vampire Diaries to forget certain things, believe certain things. I think that's a good superpower to have, because say you accidentally blurt something out you shouldn't have, stuff like that. I think that would be a good superpower, so you could just compel them to forget. And yeah, I think that's a good idea, as long as you don't go too far with the compelling. Next question. Question number 6. If you were to be a character, who would you be? Tough one. Who would I be? I think I would like to be Catherine. Because, well, she was in like the first and second season, but her character looks so much fun to play. Just like getting to fight people, getting to like be like a bad character. I think that would be a very fun thing to play. I would also like to be Elena, but I think you'd have more fun being Catherine. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the next question. Have you read the book series? I have read the first book, which was the which one was that one? The Awakening, and that is the first book in the series. I've also started reading the second book, which is The Struggle. Now the first book, even I know that it's based off of the book series, but yes, once again, Elena in the novel had blonde hair, and Stefan didn't like her at the start, so he was a bit like not wanting to be with her, things like that. But it's quite similar. Like the storyline is pretty similar to the TV series. It's loosely based, but I can see where they got the ideas from and things like that. For example, I don't want to spoil it, but in the first novel, it ends when Damon shows up. So that's like the first couple of episodes of the first season. So I don't know how the rest of the books are going to go with the season, things like that. But from reading like the blurb and things, it's pretty clear that the TV series does in fact play along with the novel, with the book series. So I've also heard that in the book series, Elena ends up with Stefan. So I hope that the show's going to do it justice and actually do what the book has done, and Stefan and Elena do end up together. So yeah, I have to read the rest of the books. Currently on the second book, and yeah, we're pretty close when it comes to that. The next question is, who is your crush on the show? My crush would have to be Stefan or Paul Wesley. If you like, none of the characters are ugly. I think they're pretty attractive if you look at them. It's pretty weird to have a attractive looking cast, but yeah, I really like Stefan. He's really cute and sweet, and I love how he cares for people that he loves and does everything to protect his family, especially Elena and his brother. I also really like the relationship that Damon and Stefan are having in the third season. In the first season they didn't really like each other, but now that we're on to the third season, final episode, cross fingers, definitely end up together. But I really like their relationship that they're having. I hope that the choice that Elena makes doesn't tear them apart, but we'll have to see in the fourth season. So yeah, my crush would have to be Paul Wesley or Stefan. Next question is, what were your initial thoughts of the show, and did it change after you saw it? My initial thoughts was, vampires, I don't like it. Twilight was alright. I thought it would be similar to Twilight. I liked the first Twilight movie, but after that I got a bit like, it's a bit unrealistic. I don't really like it. I wasn't a huge fan of the supernatural types of TV series, things like that. So when I first thought about something, I'm not going to be that good, I'm not going to like it, not a big fan of it. But then when I watched it, I fell in love. From the first episode I was hooked. The first episode was really, really good. You get a nice little insight on the storyline. It doesn't take too long for it to start. I think like some TV shows, it takes you a while to get into the storyline, what's happening, but this happened straight away. The storyline was there and it's continued on from there. So I really, after watching it, I love the show and I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with the Vampire Diaries and I'm so happy I started watching it. The next question, this is the last question. Who is your favourite villain? My favourite villain would have to be Damon, and Damon, I think sometimes, just when he's not after Elena, doesn't do things for Elena. I like him, his humour is really good. I like his sense of humour, funny. I also like Klaus because everything he's done, like in the 3rd season, everything is done to Stefan. It's made him sort of realise that, made me realise that Stefan is in fact in love with Elena, and he's not going to turn off his feelings like Klaus told him to. And eventually he did get them back, but he was also like a Stelina shipper. Things that he says, I really like the things that he says to Stefan. For example, in the, I think it's the 5th episode where he was compelling Stefan to turn off his feelings. He didn't want to do that, and he was saying about how he's never seen this before. His love for Elena is stronger than his thirst for blood. And from then on, I really liked him, and I'm so sad that he died. I do hope that he does come back to life. He does come back, and it's not the end for him. Because I'm also interested in the Klaus and Caroline storyline. I don't want him to die, but if that happens, it happens. So yeah, that's it for the Vampire Diaries tag. If I have to tag anyone, I'll probably tag my sister, MissbeautyGleek, because we watched the Vampire Diaries together. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope this wasn't a rambly video, but yeah, I just love the Vampire Diaries, and I thought I would do this fun tag that Ingrid and Joey created. So I'll see you all next time, and have a good day. Bye!